Welcome back to the 2015 Call of Duty World Championship. I'm Chance. This dude is named Ton. We're all presented by Xbox. We're going to be hopping in to Riot S&D as both Optic teams are actually going to be playing right as we speak for an elimination match.
There's a few people in front of us, to say the least. I mean, like, the stations are very, very crowded right around us now. And Optic Gaming are going to be taking on Below Zero, but why would you want to move away from this one? Unfortunately, we've had a bit of an issue there with the game, but we will be restarting that in a second. But let's talk about the first map. I mean, Optic Nation pretty much all the way through led that. Looked quite comfortable all the way through. We thought that maybe Envious, well, we know that Envious are very strong in S&D. So, I mean, surely now I can't see anything past an Optic Nation win.
I don't want to count Envy out again. Like,
I
just don't want to like try and put that dagger in again. You're right, Optic Nation is going to be favored, but I think it would be a mistake to count Envy out, honestly. Again, last year they had that huge run and ended up placing second after being in loser's bracket early on. And so far, they're in the exact same situation this year. So I don't want to say they're going to end up getting second. But
I'm saying no prisoners. I'm European. This is how we do it here. No, I understand what you mean, because Envious can bring it back. They have the caliber to bring this back, but I just don't feel they're as good as Optic Nation.
True. However, Optic Nation, they've had so many Game 5 situations that they've ended up losing in Search and Destroy. You know, they've obviously known Killa, the greatest S&D player in the world. They have players like that on the top.
Actual?
You said what?
Self-proclaimed or actual?
Well, self-proclaimed. If that was the case, then John would also be the best player in Advanced Warfare, depending on how you're going to allow these things to go down. But again, Killa is a very good Search and Destroy player. They have so much individual talent. But when it comes down to those Game 5 situations, Optic Nation has just not proven that they can follow through. They had one showing, I believe it was against Strictly Business at Regionals, where they were able to clutch up. But Envy is a team that I think if it goes like a round 11, I think Envy's going to be able to do it. That's not going to say that through this entire match that Optic Nation is just going to crumble and fall apart. Again, an incredibly strong team out of both these. I just think it could really go either way.
Well, we'll wait and see who we're going to go on board with first. Let's go with Envious as we jump into Riot S&D. Big fan of this map. Big fan. I would say it's probably my favorite S&D map. But let's see how they do anyway. Of course, Nameless rocking the ball, as you would expect. But I've seen a lot of different tactics on this weekend. It's been... There's such a variant of which way you can go and which way you can defend. You can rush one side but then come back around. The thing is, both bomb sides realistically aren't that far away from each other. Miracles with the first kill with the sniper rifle.
Yep, and that's going to be a little bit of a tough spot for Envy, but they do have control over this A bomb site right now, so you're going to be looking for Merc any second now to try and put this bomb down. Just going to make sure that no one's going to peek out and kill him. So Plant's going to go down. However, they do not have the man advantage, and shots are also going down. Expect a player to pop out and challenge Merc right away, and Optic Nation actually likes not to do that. They're just going to try and play the man advantage.
Yeah, well, you know, they can just play for picks as long as they can get the bomb, but they need to do it within 35 seconds. Currently, Merc and Saints are in and around the bomb site, but there's somebody just a little bit further out, and that is actually going to be Nameless. But wow, Saints coming in there, 3 kills for him. He's not going to be able to pick up the 4th. TP's trying to do something about this, but Nameless and Merc should be able to get this round down. But Jesus, Saints, the bomb site, phenomenal play from him.
Okay, just to recap that real quick. Envy got first blood and Miracles picked up a snipe, and then Saints killed nearly the entire team.
Within about 5 seconds.
Yeah, so that might be one of the top 5 plays in Search and Destroy. Granted, it's the first round, so there's not an insane amount of excitement behind it, but that is an insanely good start from Saints, and he's got to be feeling great about himself after that.
Oh yeah, something we talk about quite a lot is confidence as well. It's such a big factor within Call of Duty. I mean, I've cast it for years, and it's such a huge thing. I mean, coming through the losers bracket, getting a couple of wins under your belt, we've seen it last year with Envy. The momentum that you can get from that is insane.
Yeah, exactly. And Suma is going to be spotting a player just past that alarm system, but he's going to get stunned, so he's going to try and back up. No one has gone down yet, and it looks like Optic Nation, well, it doesn't look like they are going to be working this B bomb site, which is not necessarily preferred side, but I like to see that they're trying to mix it up before champs. And after TP was able to get that first pick, it seems to be working, and Nameless is also going to get naded, so he's going to be backing up. And you see Karma right now locking down the 3rd story, making sure nobody's going to be coming in the flank from Envy.
Yeah, this is a good position to get the bomb down now. They've got players around, they've got control. The only thing they really need to do is push on up on top of the roof there. That really will give them the whole lockdown they need. I'm surprised that bomb has been pushed as far back as it is, unless they're thinking about an A push.
Well, they also do have the man advantage. They might just be thinking, I don't care about the bomb. I'm going to do it if I'm desperate. Other than that, I'm just going to be going for kills. And TP actually gets the 2nd kill in a row. And now the round has ended as all 3 players drop from Envy extremely quickly. So great stuff out of Optic Nation there to recognize that all 3 players were somewhere around the A bomb site and back in their base and able to clean it up. Miracles getting a nice little 180 turn on type deal on Saints to finish that round.
Yeah, very competent. I mean, they could have even gotten that down to B there, but they went in the aggression. They could have pushed around to A if nobody was sitting around behind anyway. So very nicely played by Optic Nation. 3-1 for TP there to move into the next round, 1-1. And of course, it is Optic Nation 1-0 in the series.
And it looks like Envy is going to be countering that strat, and no, Saints is just going to be staring at a card just to switch his class. So he's going to be on board watching the flank, and your other two players, that's going to be Merc with your bomb, is just really slowly and methodically waiting for this A bomb site, see if any Optic Nation players are going to challenge. But it looks like shots are going down. Nameless has spotted somebody from Optic Nation. He's getting tagged up with Scun, so a gunfight should be going down any second now.
Well, with Nameless and both teams really close to each other here. It's just going to take one kill, and I do feel as if the floodgates are going to open. Karma and Killer are going to come in there with a kill each. And Miracles is trying to clean up on Nameless. Last guy alive is going to be Saints. 3-2 for him. He needs to do something special here. He's not in a bad position, in all honesty, but he could do it with that bomb.
I was about to say, it would be nice if he had that bomb in his hands. And I would like to mention, the only time Saints has gotten a kill this match, he killed all three. So you got to imagine he has absolutely no chance he's going to get taken down. Optic Nation is now going to be up 2-1 in this search and destroy match. Saints, really tough situation. Wasn't able to make anything of it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think, you know, if you get pushed down to that sort of situation and you pull it off, that you would have to have a miracle really to do that. But 2-1 now to Optic Nation. Looking good for them, but Envious with a nice little start, but I do feel as if that literally was all down to Saints with a really good play. But let's see if they can get something else like that. I feel as if they need a little bit of a spark here. They don't seem to be getting anything their way. I mean, Saints got that nice 3-piece, but there you go. That's a good start from them. That's what they needed. Zuma and Nameless getting the first bloods.
Gonna have a 2v4, Karma and TP trying to go against the entire Envy squad, and the Envy squad playing it very patiently. Pretty much all 4 players back in the base. They're gonna make sure the B bomb site, you see 1 player is on top of that right now, and they have players in position to check A bomb site if the bomb goes down. So really tough situation for TP and Karma, and it looks like they're actually gonna be giving their position away now that the alarm's gone off, and I believe Saints actually spotted one there. So Nameless is going to come around, but Karma's going to challenge and get that kill, and no one in position to trade. So a little bit of a sloppy S&T play out of Envy right there to allow Karma to get that kill. Yeah,
I'm surprised he got away, actually, in around the area that he was. He really should have been shut down, but yeah, may think of a B switch over here.
Gonna have both players, or 2 of the 3 players for Envy, all the way back in their base. And you see Karma able to pick up a second one. That's now gonna be a 2v2, and Karma's on a 4 streak, but he's gonna get picked up by Saints. Last one alive is now TP, who's gonna make it a 1v1 against Zuma, sitting at 1-3, and he's back in the base. It looks like TP might be challenging Zuma, thinking he's at the B bomb site. TP seems to be going for the kill.
Yeah, and you know what? It's actually went very, very well for Zuma here. I don't know if TP's gonna have enough time yet.
And I'm pretty sure Zuma is actually going to be able to check that and clean up that kill relatively easy. That's going to be a round for Zuma. Really scary stuff, though, out of Envy to go up 4-2 like that so quickly and then allow Karma to come out and pick off Nameless without getting that kill traded. And then you saw Karma able to pick up the second one with a sniper. It ended up in a 1-versus-1 situation, and if TP just had a little bit more time, that could have easily gone south for Envy. However, the round count is now tied up at 2-2.
Well, on board with Zuma. Just going to push forward here. The sniper shot is something to watch, but wow, it's not really often that anyone really gives them the opportunity. But Zuma with a very nice headshot on the Miracles there, who just popped himself out a little bit too ignorantly, I feel.
Yeah, and he's now got himself in a little sniper battle versus Karma, but Karma's going to back off. Envy has now actually been able to plant the bomb. Merc sitting at 0-3, but he has your bomb plant, so when he's doing your objective work, you know, you can only do so much, and he's just going to play this very patiently, making sure no one comes over to the A bomb site, and he's going to spot TP right there, going to put some shots in, immediately dips out very smartly because shots were coming in on him as well, and I believe TP was trying to go for the bomb defuse, but Zuma was able to pick him off as well, and now Saints is going to be checking your bomb as well, as Killa is directly under him.
Well, Karma has made another kill, so it is a 1-versus-2 with 15 seconds to go. It's not looking too good for Karma here. He'll have to pick up this kill. He's not even going to do that. And then, there you go, Envious coming back in this game.
Yep, Envy showing their resiliency, being down 2-1, and now they've gone up and won 2 rounds in a row. I think that's the first time we've seen 2 rounds in a row, if I'm not mistaken. I believe actually Optic Nation did it earlier. But now Zuma is on a 4-kill streak. At one point, I believe he was like 1-3, really turned that around. And as well, you know, getting those first bloods, ever important. He was able to pick up TP that was on the bomb as well with the sniper rifle. So Zuma had a very good round right there, turning his game around.
Well, as we move into this next one, what can Optic Nation really do here? I mean, they were 2-1 up, lost 2 rounds in a row. Need to change something up. Let's see what Killer can get a pick here.
I'm surprised at the confidence of Killa to actually go for a long-range sniper challenge after Zuma got the pass first blood, but TP's actually going to be first guy in the action, as well as Miracle's right behind him. Saints is able to pick that up, but the man advantage is going to be in favor of Optic Nation. And as soon as I say that, Zuma continues his streak, now on a 5 streak, picking up Karma, leaving us in a 2 versus 2.
Yep, 2 versus 2. These 4 guys, very good Call of Duty players. Some of the top players in the world. Killa, nice shot there, takes out Zuma, so 2 versus 1. Last guy alive is going to be Saints.
Yeah, and Miracles actually has Saints directly on him. I'm not sure if he knows it. Actually, he's going to spot that, turn right around, clean up that kill. Saints again in a difficult spot, but Miracles just making it look easy. Not even a single shot coming in on him. He is perfectly healthy, ready for the next round, and I think we're going to have to give Merc the donut cam, sitting at 0-5. Granted, he does have a bit of objective work under his belt, but he's really going to need to step it up if they're going to try and stop this Optic Nation squad now at a 3-3 round count.
Well, unfortunately for Merc, I mean, well, fortunately for Merc, if anything, the rest of his team are playing quite well and keeping themselves in this one 3-3 when it is basically 3 versus 4. Consistent across the board from Optic Nation, but Saints is having a good game, and Zuma had one in a long kill streak, of course. So let's see what can happen here. Merc just trying to have a scout out, has the bomb.
I believe Merc has done pretty much the same thing every single round on offense. He'll come up right around this area and just pre-aim this A bomb site until the Envy squad decides they want to try and get this plant down. But right now, not a single player on Envy is hardly even moving at all. And Optic Nation has complete control of the B bomb site and mid-map, a player in fire. So if Saints check that, he's going to run into a gunfight, and you see shots going down, but Saints is just going to back up to avoid it.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything silly like peek out here. I think they're just going to try and get this bomb down and then see where we go from there. But Optic Nation in a good position here. Nameless does take down Miracles, but he should go down yet. Killa does take him down, so he got 3 versus 3. Killa all the way on the flank around. Gunfight's going to go down. Zuma takes out Karma as the bomb is down. Let's see what TP can do from here. 2 versus 3.
TP going to run in gunfight and fire. He is able to pick up Saints right there in that close range engagement with the bow. Going to leave us in a 2v2, and TP has actually run back so he can push up the map simultaneously with Killa, who is all the way down A Street. You now have a player from Envy that's going to be all the way on the flank coming through mid-map. That's going to be Zuma. It looks like he's just kind of trying to trace the Optic Nation members, and Killa picks up Merc, but now Zuma knows exactly where they are. He's able to pick up the first one. There's going to be a gunfight right here. He's going to miss the punch, but TP is not going to be able to connect the kill. I think he thought he had him dead to the right, needed time to get the defuse, but Zuma able to get the 2-piece for the final kill cam.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate, but Zuma, very nice play there. A bit of a scrappy fight there, and the defuse really did need to come in. TP just a little bit unfortunate there. He goes down. Envious looking good here. I mean, my prediction about the S&D could be completely wrong here. I mean, I think we were having a discussion the other day, and you went against some of my predictions for this, and you've been right, I'll be honest. so maybe I am completely wrong.
Well, this is the first time I've been right in some time, but the match is not over yet. It is only 1 round lead, and Optic Nation still has plenty of time to work with. You see TP with the bomb is already pushed off. It looks like he's going to be putting that bomb down right away, looking for a player to come out and challenge him immediately. It's going to be Saints, who hops down. He's actually going to try and peek that with a sniper rifle. That's a very confident play out of him. Tough shots to hit at such close range, but he's not going to quite be able to spot anybody as the players are just to his right around that wall.
Yeah, this is a nice little setup. Optic Nation do have. Satan's going to try and get out there, and that's the thing. If you can't get out there, then you cause some problems, but Optic Nation are everywhere out there. Zuma's going to kill. Karma's going to come in there with it, one of his own. Merc answers back. 2 kills apiece, but Merc with a hellish shot onto Karma. Last guy alive is going to be Killa.
Killa is going to spot that player, pick him off. He knows Merc's going to be near the bomb, and it looks like the shots are going to come in, and he's going to be able to clean up that kill. Great 1v2 clutch by Killa. Just, almost sheer luck, essentially, by being able to find that first player and get that easy kill on him. Then Merc, who was already defusing the bomb, had no time to try and hop off of it to get the kill. So Merc gets out of the donut cam, able to pick up 2 that round, but timing did not work out for him for the defuse as Killa was able to clutch. So now, going to be hopping on board. We're going to be sticking with the offensive squad for essentially as long as we possibly can. I'm expecting basically the same thing out of Envy squad. They've done the standard A push multiple times now, and it looks like they're not trying to switch it up anytime soon. 4-4 round count, though. It's not like they're playing poorly. If it works for them, it works. And Merc is going to spot Karma. Nameless actually ends up cleaning up that kill. Merc missing some shots, and TP able to clean that up. TP pushed up very aggressively. He's going to have 3 Envy players right behind him.
Yeah, just on board with TP now. Having a little look around, 3 versus 3, and it's a weird situation to be in here. I mean, look at where everyone is, and really, it's just Envious have been shoved out where they need to be.
It is also worth noting that Merc is basically your dedicated bomb carrier for Envy, so as soon as TP got that kill, they know the bomb is right there, so they do not have to worry about a rotation coming out of Envy at all. So that's why you see TP just kind of checking all the rooms, checking all the corners. Now it looks like he might be trying to push out. Spotted that player above him, barely saw his foot. Gonna challenge, but that's Zuma. Zuma able to get away from that engagement and also put some shots down at TP. TP's gonna come and challenge. Sees two, is able to pick up one. It's gonna be a 3v2 coming back to challenge another player, but he's just gonna jump up on top of this AC building.
That's so good from TP, just keeping himself in cover. We're getting into a better position. Killer takes down Saints. The last guy alive is actually going to be Nameless. Shots being fired and taken. And Optic Nation go 5-4 up. This is looking good for them.
Yeah, that was really the round of the TP. Even at the end there when Miracles got that kill, it's because you can see right there, Nameless was completely focused on TP, had no choice but to be staring directly at him. And again, TP having a great game in 9-6. I think that was Kill, I believe, in 9-4, also having a great showing. So Optic Nation worked their way back in this to try and make your prediction correct, taking the lead 5-4.
Well, one round away from going 2-0 up in the series. Let's see what they can do on board with TP. Killer now, sorry, using the sniper rifle once again. 9-4 from him, and you know what? Best S&D player in the world? Maybe. Certainly got himself a calling for it, but Saints, with first blood, takes down TP.
Yeah, Saints, a really nice shot down there. You see him just completely covering that entire lane for mid-map, but it doesn't look like he's going to have anybody else challenging him anytime soon. So we're going to hop on board with your offensive squad because they're going to be the ones that need to make the move. They got to go pick up this bomb and either try and get it down or rotate it somewhere else.
Let's see which way they can go. Not in a great position. I don't really know why that bomb had to go in the middle of the map there. You know, they've taken that in, and that's a little dangerous position to have in it because it's quite open. I think they will be able to get it back because nobody from Envious is really watching. I mean, there's a couple of guys around there, but I don't know if they know the bomb's down.
It's like a 50-50 shot. TP generally is going to carry the bomb, but they mix it up quite frequently. So Miracle's able to clean up that kill to make it a 3v3. But despite Zuma going down, he's going to be able to call out that Miracles did pick the bomb up and that they were headed towards the A bomb site. So Envy going to be able to rack this, and we're going to see how this goes down as Merc actually comes down to challenge the bomb. Miracles recognizing that, hopping off. Shots go down, but he isn't able to connect. At the same time, though, Karma was able to pick up Saints.
Karma getting very aggressive. Karma's going to pick up his second kill of the round. Going to look for the third as well. Merc is the last guy alive to keep Envious in this S&D. What can Merc do here now? Needs to do something special. There's the one kill. Miracles does go down. So 1 versus 2. Killer and Karma are in his way. Just having a way around. He does have a long time. 30 seconds is a long time. And I think he might be right to do it there. Very smart from Merc. Unfortunately, the shot is just not going to get pulled off, and he is going to get caught from behind. Surely now he's not even going to be able to make this kill, and both players will just collapse upon him. And Optic Nation are going to take away map number 2. 6-4 to them now.
Yeah, great stuff by Karma there to be able to close that out himself. Finishes with a 3-kill streak. I believe that is going to be Optic Nation up now 2 matches to none. So Envy is going to be facing elimination. Very scary stuff if you're an Envy fan. You got to hope that their CTF Biolab game is extremely strong. But I got to be honest, it's looking really rough for them. And I expect Optic Nation, they should be able to close it out here.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I think the confidence they'll take into this next map from that one will just be too much for Envy. I think Envy are going to be a low place now. It's not what we expected today. Optic Nation against Envy in their first losers bracket game. Not what we expected whatsoever. We've already seen FaZe Black go home. This competition, you know, the caliber of everyone is really, really high. Do not go anywhere. Map number 3, potentially last map, is coming up just after this.